What's up, everybody? Welcome to Van Life with Gina Live. Let's go. Guess what? It's Wednesday Night Live. Let's go. Whoops, I put the wrong button up there. What's going on, everybody? Good to see you. I just thought I'd do a pop-up and see how everybody's doing. BU Van Life, what's up, girl? Good to see you. Hawkins Family Adventure is here. What's up, Sandra? Good to see you. You can hear and see everything fine. Sweet. I literally just woke up, made my coffee. Mike and Lisa's Excellent Adventure. Hello. Good to see you. This is my first sip of coffee. My gosh. So good. So good this morning. I know I'm thinking about when I get done here, going to the Y. I'm not sure. It's raining. It sounds like it's slowed up raining, but it's been raining for the last few hours. I hope you guys are having a good day. I don't think I got my coffee hot enough. What the heck? I like really hot coffee. Yeah, it's pretty hot. It's pretty hot. Yeah, it is chilly this morning. It's not cold, but I have the Wave 2 heater on, the EcoFlow Wave 2 heater on. It's still pretty chilly, but definitely not cold. It's just kind of wet outside, and the rain makes it sound like it's cold. I was thinking about going to the YMCA and instead of swimming, start working out like in the weight room. They have like not free. They have free weights, but they also have the machines that are like bands. I guess that's what they'd be. But work out like that instead of swim today. I'm not sure what I'll do. I don't know if I'll go to the. Oh my gosh! There comes the sun. What the heck? It can't make its mind up. I know I have to start working on a video that is. A company sent me the coolest little metal detector, and I really can't use a metal detector because I use a pacemaker, and they suggest not to use a metal detector, but my landlord will use it because he gold mines, and it's not a big expensive metal detector. I think it's a good one for under the price. I think the price of it is $150, and you get a dig tool and a case and all that with it. But I'm thinking about, hey G, good to see you. I have already given it to him, so I'm going to have him use it while I film it. But I need to make a video on that real soon. I'm just going to do I'm going to put it into a normal vlog video, like on the beginning. It'll be like this video sponsored by Dr. Otech. That's who it is. But good to see you. Yeah, I thought it was cool. That's why I agreed to go ahead and do it. They didn't really want anything big and spectacular as far as a video, but I thought my landlord would dig it. That's what I do with a lot of the stuff that I get that's small like that, or, things I really won't use, but I think someone else can use. I'll go ahead and do a video for them. Sander, I think after the first, or after I get paid the first of next month, I'll be able to order a couple of those hats for you and your sister. I put them in my basket on my Amazon. I wish I could find a place that would, that wasn't so, wasn't expensive, like locally, a local place that would print hats. I haven't really looked. These aren't that expensive on Amazon, but it takes a long time to get them. Once I have them ready to go, it takes, I think, 2 or 3 weeks to get the hats. Well, I don't know if doing a video on it would help sell it, but I gave my landlord this metal detector, one that he's going to help me put my new bed in, because I'll need help getting this one out. And I'm using their cabin to help it unpack. I got to leave it open for 24 hours. So I'm using their cabin to put it in. So, and then he'll haul this bag to the dump. So that's why I gave him the metal detector. I'm going to tell you right now, doing a product video, you ask any big YouTuber, I've watched several of them state this, doing a video on a product, that video gets hardly any views. I don't care how big you are. Lever Wild, she did a video on an e-bike, no views. No, I mean, just barely any views. And normally she gets like, I think 10,000 views average, hardly any views. And I've noticed that anytime I do a product video, hardly any views. It kind of stinks. Yes, I can keep yeah, they send me stuff and I can keep it. That's why I'm trying to, I've reached out to a few companies about batteries. One is just, okay, we're going to keep you in mind for the next promotion. And so, there's so many big channels that do this. It's really hard to compete with those channels. But anyway, I have I'm supposed to be getting that trike, and what I'm going to do on that trike. Now I have to do 3 videos on that trike, but what I'm doing is that trike will not be good for out here. Like my e-bike that I have now is fat tire. It's made for more off-road stuff, and that's what I ride out here mostly. Hey, Diesel Max, good to see ya. But the trike is more for a city ride. And I think what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to do the first video on it. And then I think just Mel, I don't remember if I told her not or yet, but I might take it to her house and let give it to them. But she'll have to make me 2 videos for me to publish. I mean, I'll go over there and make the videos, but she'll have to write it and demonstrate it. So I may do that. I would do stuff like those for giveaways, but I can't afford the shipping on them, as far as giving them away online. Hey, Troy, good to see you. Good to see you, Troy. Yeah, so, yeah, the rain stopped, but the sun went away. I'm looking out over the computer here. Sun went away. But a lot of that stuff that gets sent to me, it's, I don't know, I like to pay it forward and help people out. If it's something that I think someone can use that's around me, I like to pay it forward, you know. Troy saying hello to all. Good to see you, man. I am just trying to sip down this coffee. Oh my goodness. First cup of coffee, nothing like it. I have the new background. This background's all messed up. Um, the one I got is like wood that goes up, and it looks like wood going up and down. Once I get my bed in, I'm going to put that up. And because to take this bed out, I've got to open both doors, turn the bed, slide it out. So all that's coming down behind me. And I'll put up my new background once my bed's in. And hey, Gina, good to see you. Your solar blanket. Oh, nice. I'm glad it's working for you. Sweet. Love you too. Um, yeah, the 4 panels I have hooked up, I don't really use my power station, but I mean, if the power goes out, I do. But it charged it up pretty quick the other day. So this time of year where I'm at, I do not get sun until around 1, and it goes away about 4:30. But 18 of the outsider, good to see ya. Oh, thanks, Diesel Max. Love you, man. That's awesome. Um, I'm thinking about going, Tina, I'm thinking about going to the YMCA. Um, Robert from the Road with Robert left me his car because he went down south for the winter. I don't know how long he's going to be there, but he left me his car to use. And thank you, Robert. That's so cool having a car that I don't have to unplug or anything and unhook and take everything down to pull in and out. So I'm using his car. So I'm thinking about maybe going to the YMCA today instead of doing a ride with Ready Ride, waiting on them. And I have to book 3 days in advance with Ready Ride. Having the car is just kind of nice. The Broken Nomad. Yo, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Annette Mantis, hello. Good to see you. So that is Robert leaving me that car like that is amazing. What a cool thing. And that's what I mean. It's like that this stuff I get in the to try out, or if it's something I'm not going to keep, I like to pay it forward because so many people help me out. You guys have no clue. There's so many of you that are amazing. And if I can pay it forward, I do. I do for sure. Just popping in between work calls to say howdy. Calm down. What, you got girls calling you all day on the phone? Mr. Kevin? Probably got girls calling him. He says it's work, but it's probably girls. Van Girl Cheryl, hello. Good to see you. Good to see you. Did he just put, did he just put I can't see. Let me get my glasses on so I can see what that is. Did he just put an angel, like he's an angel picture? Oh, Tulsi Gabbard just popped up in front of there. Oh, he did. Whatever. All right, girl, what's up, Anna? Good to see you. Oh, are you up at Diamond Lake, Hermit Girl? Are you up there? Sitting in the snow. Lots of calls to see my leg. Lots of calls to see his legs. Yeah, he does have sexy calves. I've seen him. I've seen his calves. He has sexy calves. Calm down, as Van Life Plus says. Everybody just calm down. Nice. Up at the Diamond Lake area. That's awesome. Snow. It was raining here. The sun's popping in and out. So who knows what it's going to do. I am not. I'm using the free version of StreamYard. I'm starting to find out what stuff you can't do with StreamYard. That's for sure. It won't let me play my little what is it called? Let me see if it'll let me play it. It lets me play the videos, like my intro videos, but for some reason it don't let me play like the overlays. Yeah, it won't let me play the overlays. So I can't play my Jason Momoa video, but that's okay. It's not worth it to pay that monthly price for this StreamYard. Especially when I've been with them for so long at the normal price. It's 50 degrees and clear in Nunavut, Canada. Learning about cast iron pans. Nice. I'll tell you, I used to use a cast iron and then I used Hexclad. Hexclad, stop, 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 stop. Come here. Come down here. She's trying to tear that down again. God, she's a pain. But I'm using, I forget the name of this, but nothing. And you can just take an egg and flip it. Nothing sticks to this pan. TGIF, good morning, lady. Good to see you. Had her at sexy legs. Woo woo. Oh, the little girl is sleeping. I don't know if you can see her if I turn it. She's sleeping. She's sleeping. And this one is trying to get into everything. The one with the attitude and the attitude face. Mozzarella. Go that way. Little girl's being good. It's way north. Okay. So yeah, it's but it's not that cold there. 50 degrees. Yeah, did you get your phone fixed, Bree? I was thinking about you. No. God. Stop. I can't figure out why I'm not getting YouTube notifications. That's weird. What kind of phone is it, Bree? Is it Android or Apple? Come here. Well, I'm glad you got your phone going anyway. That's awesome. That's awesome. Ugh. Yep. So I'm thinking about going to the YMCA and not swim, but do a little bit of a workout type day and then sit in the hot tub. I'm still trying to log into stuff. Messenger has been a problem. I hate getting new phones. Bummer. Flying further north, almost to North Pole. What? Is this for work or just travel? Bebop and Beckett's in the house. Yes, I've colored a little bit here and there. Um, I use it when the power does go out. I'll sit and color if it's not dark. But I have this little light. It's kind of cool. It's I seen these little lights when Van Life Rocks first started. Oh, I can't pull it down right now, but it just plugs into my Blue Eddy, and it's like on a bendable arm, or not my Blue Eddy, but my All Powers, and it's a bendable arm, and so it's made by Gold Zero, but it's pretty cool little light. What was I going to say? I was going to tell you something I forgot. I don't like getting new phones either because get to figure it all out. Yeah. Stop. God. Come here. I'm going to trade you for a dog. Come here. Stop. God, she's going to tear it all down. She already tore up the board. Holy moly. I'm trading her for a dog. You want to trade for a dog? She's like, no, you won't. She's a brat. Stay down there. It must be warming up because now it's getting warm in here. I mean, like too warm. I need to turn my heater off. I have a new phone. Same thing. I have not activated it yet. Waiting on my grandson to help me tomorrow. Nice. Apple has its hangups. It really does. But as far as camera, best phone ever. But the one thing nice about Apple, 2 years ago when I upgraded my Apple phone, when you get the new phone, you just put it to it and everything goes on the new phone with no problem. I kind of like that about it. But it does have its hangups. Here's what I don't like about Apple is so say I'm on my iPad or Apple phone and I tip another YouTuber or something, it keeps I think it's under 5 cents. I think it's a penny. So like if it says I'm tipping you $1.99 or whatever, Apple has it where they get to keep a penny of that. I think that's crazy. What gives them the right to do that? I mean, YouTube already keeps 40% of it. Mohammed Ma, hello. Good day. Thanks for being here. That's the only thing. That's one of the things I don't like about Apple. I always was an Android person until I got my first Apple SE phone to use for a camera. And the camera on that little SE was so much better than my Samsung S10. I was shocked. And so it sold me on Apple phones for filming. The new Apple 16, I'm not going to get it. I think my phone will be up to upgrade, but I'm not going to do it because it's made for AI, and I just have a feeling there's going to be problems with it. Only way I can get an Apple, Sandra, is I get it through my phone company. I don't buy it outright. So I just get it through my phone company. Stop tearing up stuff. A good Samsung phone is just as expensive as an Apple phone. My landlord just got herself, April, she just got herself the Android or the Samsung Fold, it opens up to the size of like a tablet almost. More expensive than any Apple phone. And getting it through the phone company, it's no down payment. And like T-Mobile did a thing, get the Apple iPhone 15 when I got my 15 on us, but you have to keep a 2-year contract. So that's the thing. Hello, Alan. Good to see ya. Good to see ya, man. Stop tearing up stuff. Hey, Lily. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. But there's the sun again. It's peekaboo time. It's peekaboo time. This cat is being awful pushy. Aren't you, girl? So, what are you guys doing today? I just thought I would pop on here. I was at AT&T yesterday. They said wait for Black Friday. There could be a special on the 15. Nice. T-Mobile, you go through T-Mobile. T-Mobile here isn't that great. I know a lot of people have T-Mobile here. Actually, out here where I park at, or AT&T, a lot of people have it here, but out here where I park at, the only phone company that works is US Cellular. And now T-Mobile will bounce off their towers, but not very well. AT&T, yeah, AT&T is what I meant. But I don't like US Cellular. Long as I have internet, which that's not been a problem now because we got Starlink. The landlord has Starlink here. Like if the internet was out, I couldn't even make a call or anything. And anytime the power, this year was the worst I've seen about power outages out here. Or anytime the power's out, the internet was out. And every once in a while, I could plug in one of my power banks to the internet here to power it up, but it still wouldn't be working. So there's a lot of problems out here with trees, old trees, and anytime the wind blows slightly, a tree falls, knocks down the lines, and it's a pain. Yeah, I use T-Mobile, Lily. Man, this is some good coffee. Drinking some coffee. Any coffee's good at this time of morning. Yeah, squirrels. Yeah, I've seen them blame it on squirrels. So I don't get local channels on my iPad. I have Prime, and so on Prime I have Paramount, and Paramount plays CBS channel, but it's a Washington channel, and it's called oh my god, KR Kerogue or something like that. It's from Washington, but they were talking about, there was a report of a Portland power outage that said, they said it was a squirrel. I'm thinking that's a mighty big squirrel. You got tree issues like that there too. Yeah. My husband's work had a squirrel chew through the wires. Wow. Hey, happy place camping. What's up? Good to see ya. TGI was saying good morning, Felix. Yeah, so I'm thinking about going to, like I said, to the YMCA today. I'm not positive. I'll have my mind made up when I'm done here. Um, I don't know though. I want to film, but I really don't want to be out in when it's raining on and off with my phone filming that metal detector. So, and I think the weather tomorrow, let me see. The weather tomorrow and Saturday will be sunny. Good day to film. And what I'm thinking about doing is getting my landlord and taking him and the metal detector down to Applegate River and film using it down there by the river. I think that'll be fun. Yeah, I was cold when I woke up, Felix. It is temperature right now is 45. It was probably about 40 when I woke up. So I put my cap on. I had to go outside and feed the little feral and pet her and make my coffee. And I opened the windows in the van for the kitties to get out in their catios, so it made it chilly in here. Yep, I was chilly when I woke up. Not when I was in bed, but when I woke up and got up, I was kind of chilly. But my heater, my Wave 2 heater, I have it set on 68. So it don't really make the room 68, but because I know it cuts off and I know it's colder than 68. But it keeps the chill down, put it that way. Surfing Dodo, what's up? 64 in San Bernardino. Yeah, it'll be fun to take that because that little the little metal detector, the coil, you can actually put it down in the water. So I think that'll be a good place to test it. Izzy Scott, hello. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Good to see you. I have to bounce. Have a great day. Thank you. You too. Safe travel, Cheryl. Have fun. But I think it'll be, like I said, I think it'll be fun to film it down the river. Too cold for me to be in the water. And like I said, having a pacemaker, I can't use a metal detector. So my landlord's going to be using it while I film it. Let's see. But, and I sound kind of stuffy today. I don't know why. No allergies going on. Fly out on the last leg of the journey this afternoon up to by the North Pole, she was saying. That's awesome, dude. That's cool. G must have left. He was in here earlier. Alan saying hello to Happy Place. I'm telling you, my last video, you guys seen that little egg steamer thing? That's the coolest invention. I've never had eggs so easy to peel. I just put, when I want a boiled egg, I just put a couple in there for 10 minutes, and then let them sit in some cold water. And man, the peels just peel off perfect. That's the worst thing about eggs, boiled eggs, is peeling them. And these are nothing to peel. I love it. We're getting new power poles today. Nice. I know 2 or 3 years ago we had a lot of poles. The power was out a week out here. It was in the winter. and the power was out a week. And there were so many poles down besides trees being down. Because, man, when I'm driving to town out here, I can look on the side of the road by the lines and you see so many dead trees that need to be cut. That they really need to go through and take care of all that. Yeah, it does. You can do it for hard boiled, soft boiled, or medium. It's the coolest little thing I've seen. It it's cool. Just a little bit of water in the bottom of them. It plugged it in and it beeps when they're done. At first, it gives you this little poker. You poke a hole in top of the egg and set it in the holder, and it works amazing. Hey, excuse me, She Devil. Good to see you, Tommy. Free firewood. Well, if you get caught taking wood off the side of the road here, you get in trouble for sure. And you can now, if you go up the mountain road up here, there's a lot of mountains out here. You can buy a wood permit for $10. You can get a cord of wood, but you have to pull it down off the mountain to the road where you can saw it. But you're allowed a cord of wood for $10, which that's what my landlord does for his firewood. He gets wood off the mountain. Yeah, they're not going to let you go cut a tree down on the side of the road or on somebody's property here. But up the mountain, if you go up there, if you go to the forestry and pay $10, you can get a permit to get you a cord of wood. But, you have to cut it. It's what it is trees that have already been downed. And they're seasoned, most of them are. It's a good deal as long as you got a chainsaw to cut the wood and a way to split it. But he's gotten 2 cords of wood this year. Hey, Debbie, good to see ya. What's up, girl? Nice seeing ya. I thought I'd do a pop-up live and say hello to everybody before I go into. I think for sure I'm gonna go to the gym. I don't know, just to get out of the van because I know I won't do nothing outside here today. It's too rainy. In my last video, I was talking about that. I want to start going to the Y. I've already started making plans to go to the Y twice a week. So today I'll go. If I go today, it's Thursday. I'll go Monday the next time. So I'll go Mondays and Thursdays to the gym. Your parents got 5 cords. Yeah, that's what the landlord, he had 2 cords put away. I think he has 4 cords now. That log cabin is actually 120 years old. And it's amazing how warm it stays. And it has a very old wood stove in it. I think it was made out of a barrel, maybe. But boy, that thing, when it heats up, when you get a fire in it, you can let it just smolder all day and it keeps that whole cabin warm. And in the summer, when it be 105 out here, you go in there and it's 30 degrees cooler easily inside that cabin. It's amazing how that cabin is, how thick the walls are. No, I haven't started growing my webbed feet yet, but it's coming. The rain is coming. I think we'll have a pretty wet winter this year. Last year, the winter was wet later in the year, but I think we'll have a wet winter throughout the winter. It's like that in Blue Ridge Parkway. You can take roadside wood, but you can't get a permit to down wood to certain distances from the parkway. Yeah. So up here on a lot of these mountains, when you get started up them, there's a lot of BLM land up there. A lot of it's BLM, but a lot of there's creeks running down. A lot of it is mines, gold mines. Property gold mine claims. So people own, as if you call it, they're miners. They go down the creeks mine. It's like they'll buy mining rights to it, so you can't really do anything on that property because it's actually theirs. Yeah, you guys will probably have a lot of snow and ice, I'm guessing, Sandra. Yeah, that log cabin, both the log cabins on the property, one is 100 and one is 120 years old. And man, they're insulated well. Both of them have add-ons to them, but the main they're quite big cabins. Uh, my landlord's cabin, the part where the bathroom is it's an add-on, and the washroom, it's an add-on. I hope we don't. Last winter sucked. Yeah, you guys got pretty icy up there. Roman with Ringo, what's up? Good to see ya. Squirrels have bushy tails. I haven't seen a lot of squirrels around here this year. A lot of deer, though. Lots of deer. I stepped outside my van and spooked a little. There was 5 young deer, very young, 2 mamas and 5 deers, or baby deer, jet across the driveway. They were moving it, boy, when they heard me. Bambies. Yeah, Bambies. Yep. Kitty, kitty. What are you doing? Here she comes. I was trying to see what she's doing, but I said kitty, and that just calls her up here. Calls her up here. Not up there. Not up there tearing down stuff. You have to get into stuff when I'm on live, don't you? Yes. Yes. You're on TV. You're on TV. Chemical Car, hello. Just insulated the truck you live in. Stop. Don't. Stop. God. 1977 M886 military Dodge. Oh, cool. Debbie saying hello to everybody. Arr, arr, arr. She don't know. Yes. This cat is worse than any toddler I know. My grandkids, she's into everything. My grandkids mind, and they're young. They don't get into near as much as this cat does. Yep, I can't wait to get the new bed in here. G sent me, it's not going to be here till the 23rd. It's a 12-inch mattress. And so I have the new background to put in once I pull the bed out. I can't wait for that to get here. And hopefully she don't try to tear it down all the time. But I won't put it past her. I won't put it past her. She's sitting here slapping my arm because I'm not petting her. She's slapping me with her paw. Stop. Stop. Yeah, I can't wait for the bed. This bed that I've had in my van since day one is actually a bed from a 1980 style bunk bed. I had the bunk beds forever from when my daughter was little, and this was the top bunk bed. Never used it, but man, it's uncomfortable. So uncomfortable. And just now started sitting with me. sit with on me. Uh, Man, I went through it. So the other day, last week, I think it was last Thursday, a company, I clicked on something on Facebook, and it was about qualifying for a food card, not a food stamp card, but qualifying for a food card like through disability. And so it ended up being an ad for United Healthcare. I'm with All Care, which handles my Medicare and my Medicaid. And so, man, they were pushy. They were overwhelmingly pushy. Uh, so when they called me, I mean, it was just like I was just, oh, you can get this, you can get that. They do this, they do that. Well, my Medicaid would stay with All Care. My Medicare would go with uh, United Healthcare. Well, so they signed me up. I was really overwhelmed. And then as soon as I got a phone, I started checking. Okay, well, this is not going to work for me. So I called back to cancel, and they had already, I mean, within the next morning, they already had me signed in and accepted. And so now I have to wait for it to cancel out on the 31st of this month, and All Care will pick me back up on the 1st of November. But Lord have mercy, what a pushy bunch of people. Joe Razor, hello. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. But yeah, I don't like that insurance stuff. Too confusing. And they were telling me my Medicare will provide like this. It's called a U card. They'll provide food and all that. But come to find out, you can only buy certain things on it. It's kind of, from my reading about it, it's kind of like a WIC card. I know, Debbie. I switched back. I've already called All Care. So United Healthcare cancels at the end of the month, and All Care will pick me back up. No, it's not. No, because All Care would keep my Medicaid. It would stay with my Medicaid, and United Healthcare says they pay for gyms, but I. And the more I looked into it, so say there was an issue paying for something with United Healthcare, I'd have to myself go through All Care to get Medicaid to pick it up. It's just better that All Care handles Medicare and Medicaid together, I found out. Yeah, it's funny how they sign me up so quick, but boy, it takes them the rest of the month to unsign me. It was a joke. Yeah, yeah, they are so aggressive at their sales tactics. Trying to sign up people, very aggressive, and it overwhelmed me. I was overwhelmed. And like when I'd say, well, let me think about it. Well, now, Georgina, if you don't think about it, blah, 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 blah. Or if you think about it, this time could pass, blah, blah, blah. It's just like, yeah, like getting a refund on your credit card. Exactly. Exactly. And he was telling me that 2025, I'm going to have to start paying for how he worded it was I would have to start paying a copay on my Eliquis, which is like $600 a month for that prescription. Well, he was making it sound like that's what it's going to cost. I'll have to start paying that in 2025. That's not true. That's just with United Healthcare. I found that out too. And it was like, no, I'm going to stay with All Care because back in the day, every time a carrier would mail an offer, my mom would change. We'd have to intercept the mail. Yeah. Yeah. That's true. Yeah, it's scare tactics is what it is. Yep. They're so aggressive. And see now, United Healthcare was using a sign up agency. I don't know really what you call it, a marketing agency called Smart Match that match people up with insurances. That's who was so aggressive. Smart Match. I know. I need to make myself go to the gym, get out of the van for the day because I'm not going to be getting outside. If it sounds too good, it is. Yep. That's what I figured out. She's looking at me like, are you going to pet me or do I need to start tearing down things again? They do that crap to unexpected seniors and it's BS. Yeah. Yeah. I It was so fast and so overwhelming on the phone. I mean, I'm sick. I'll be 60 next year. It's so fast and so overwhelming on the phone. I was just like, and it got me. It got me for sure. One thing I did get done this week, though, I keep a 30-day supply of emergency food in case there's a zombie apocalypse or anything like that. But I went through all my food, make sure everything was good and up to date. Uh, so I have 30 days of food that I would not normally eat because of salt content in it. But if I was in an apocalyptic situation, I would eat a little bit of it every day. And I made sure all that was up to date and ready to go. Like I said, in case there is a zombie apocalypse or any kind of weird thing happen, I have 30 days of food. If there was a zombie apocalypse, I'd put a pole on the front of my van that had a point, a pointed like an arrow on the end, and just drive off, run over anything that got in my way. But too cold. It's beautiful out here, but too cold. Yeah, that's what I did. Inventory. Because a lot of the stuff I keep in there is not stuff that I would eat normally, because the stuff I eat normally is mostly fresh food. But at least I have some backup food. You too, Lily. Yeah, note to self: stay out of front of Gina's van if there's a zombie apocalypse, because I'm going to run over whatever gets in my way. My buddy David in Canada, he's like, if there's a shit hits the fan, you just load up and come here. Him and Steph both. So I'm thinking, okay, if there's, because we play that zombie game together, I'm thinking if there's a zombie apocalypse, I'll just put a post on the front of my van and just stab me some zombies while I'm driving up there. See you later, Sandra. Yeah, during a zombie apocalypse, stay out of the way because I'm not stopping. Unless I can tell driving up to you that you're not a zombie. So we'll put a safe word. If I see ya and there's a zombie apocalypse, yell tuna fish sandwich, and I'll know you're not a zombie. That's the safe word, tuna fish sandwich. So you see me, make sure and say that. I don't have a passport, but if there was a zombie apocalypse, the borders would probably just have to rush through them. So yeah, like I said, if you see me, a zombie apocalypse, and you see me, yell tuna fish sandwich so I don't shoot you, stab you, or run over you. That's the safe word. When you yell tuna fish sandwich, I'll say my peeps. Really happens. The roads will be major ambush points. Stay off the roads. Yep. Yep. Yeah, honestly, I think if there was ever apocalypse that way, you'd have to worry more about people than you would zombies. Zombies, they don't have a plan. People got a plan. They have an agenda. What time is it? Oh, we're getting close to the end. Yeah, roads would be a major hangup for sure. I like being out in the country. I mean, if there was an issue, I mean, I'm not that far from town, but it would be safer out here than in town, I would think. Yeah, you got to watch out for people. Yeah, people are more dangerous than even if there was such thing as zombies. I think people would be more of a danger than the zombies, for sure. Because they'll be wanting food. They want your food. They want you for food. Who knows? Yeah, people are more dangerous than anything. Yeah, agreed. Although, if I had to pick between an apocalypse, you know, zombie or alien apocalypse, I would take zombie over aliens. We've talked about this before because, and I am not smoking nothing, guys. I'm just saying, what if? Uh, Aliens would be harder to beat because their technology is way ahead of ours. We'd be shooting with pew pew guns and they'd be shooting with, zombies. You can outsmart them. Local militia, yeah. Yeah, they're not smart. Yeah, no matter how smart they were before they became a zombie, they ain't working with a full deck as a zombie. Oh, fuzzy badger nipples was our proposed password. Well, that's a good one. Alien invasion is real, but they ain't green and they come in over the border. Ah. But yeah, yeah, and there is if you look up how many types of zombies there are, there's a lot of, Google will tell you there's different kinds of zombies. The zombies that was in that movie with Brad Pitt, wouldn't want I wouldn't want to F with those guys. Those zombies were fast and they could think. Remember how fast they were? What was that? World War Z? Was that the name of it? Remember how fast those zombies were? And when they came to that wall, they just climbed up the wall on top of each other. I'm thinking they're kind of smart. Yeah, happy place. Google how many types of zombies there are. I'll do it right now. I forget how many types. How many types of zombies are there? There are many types of zombies. Parasite zombies, shrieker zombies, napalm zombies, brutes, stalkers, exploiters, intelligent zombies, all kinds of zombies. What's the world coming to? And who thought to put that where Google could figure it out? Who believes in zombies that much? Now I'm going to have bad dreams. You met the daughters in that movie? Nice. I like zombie movies. The best one that I've seen If you can find where to watch it, it may be on Netflix. It's not scary. It's called The Girl with All the Gifts. Very, very good movie. The Girl with All the Gifts. Let me see here. The Girl with All the Gifts.
Here's some information about The Girl with All the Gifts.
Yes.
Several children immune to a mutated fungal disease.
It's a fungal zombie. The zombies in that are fungal. But The Girl with All the Gifts, if you get a chance to watch this, it's well worth a watch. This is a good movie, and I'm surprised it didn't do better than it did, because the story was well written. I'm going to tell you now that is a good watch. Very good. And I love cats. You guys know I do, but this little girl in there, I forget what they're hunting for or whatever. I mean, they talk. These. This little girl, she taught. I mean, these kids are just like any other kid, unless they're provoked. But they're in this deserted city, and she sees a cat. She says, "I want one," and I'm thinking she wants a kitty cat. That's not what she wanted. She wanted to eat the cat. All right, happy place. Have a good day. Freak me out. Yep, it's getting that time for me too. If I'm going to go to the gym, I need to get off here and go. You guys, thanks for hanging out and having coffee with me this morning. It was fun. Always good to see you all. And I will see you on the next one. Probably my next video will have the beginning. I'll have the little ad for the metal detector. Check it out, because it would be cool to have, like, if you travel, and it would be cool to have, like, in Arizona in the desert, or wherever. It is probably one of the better. I've done a lot of search on it. It's probably one of the best under $150 metal detectors you can get. Everything I've seen on it. All right, guys. I will talk to you guys on the next one. You guys be good and have a good day. Talk to you later. Bye.